Welcome everybody to the What's Up Food podcast. Felipe Esparza right here. A week later, my birthday. Lisa Esparza, Martin Renzo, Rodrigo Torres. We got Gina Brillon. She's back by popular demand because the last time she had to share the podcast was Earl Skakel.
It was fun though. It was
all good, but now she has an Amazon 1 hour comedy special on Amazon. Go check it out, people. So,
congrats.
Why Amazon? Why not HBO, Showtime, YouTube?
Because they offered me money.
Giving out money?
Amazon was the one that offered me money. So if
for real, I saw Russell Peters, you, and I said, and then some other cats.
Jim Gaffigan went there too this time.
Huh?
Yeah.
Jim Gaffigan went there too this time.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. And his special came out dope. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I was worried at first because anytime you take on a project with like even any streaming network, you're like, man, how much control am I gonna have over this? Like, are they gonna listen to me? Like, and they gave me such creative control from everything from like the people that styled me to the colors on the stage, like to the venue. Like, they let me choose so much, and they were so open with all my suggestions that I was so happy working with them. Like, now I think I couldn't go back to not having that much control.
Hell yeah!
You get to pick. You get to pick your own theme song and all that.
Yeah, it was the theme song. Actually, it's funny. It was a song that my nephew, who's a music artist, he wrote the song, and it's me and him on the song. It's both of us on the song, and so that was really fun. We went to Brooklyn. We recorded the song. It was dope. I'm excited, but I think the song comes out soon. Actually.
Oh, that's cool. You're releasing it separately from the.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Paid twice.
The soundtrack.
How long did you have a? Was it hard for you to work on the new material because I noticed that you were on tour for a while, and then you had to, going from 10 minutes, 15 to kind of do an hour. Were you doing the new material at the big shows or not?
I would throw in a bit here and there, but it was during the time off, and I did have a chunk of time where I was off, where I could do my own road work and I could work in the city. But essentially, the special was really worked out in New York in 20-minute increments. So I kept working it out in different rooms in New York City.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Did you get to do like a whole hour somewhere before the special, like to?
So I did it on the worst night.
Those are the best.
The worst night. So. This is a crazy story. This is actually the first time I'm telling this story. Exclusive. It was the night. It was literally an hour before the show. I was supposed to do this headlining set where I was supposed to do 45 minutes to an hour in the city. And I'm sitting at a coffee shop with my writing buddy, and we're talking. And that's it. I found out I was pregnant. That night.
Congrats.
Thank you. Found out I was pregnant that night. So an hour before this show, I found out that I was pregnant. And I go to do this show. And I am a nervous wreck now because I'm scared out of my mind. I have no idea how to tell my husband. My mind is racing, and now I'm supposed to do this thing. I think I did 30 minutes and just walked off the stage. I was like, thank you so much. Like, ran off stage because I couldn't wait to get home and like have this conversation. Like, there's a conversation I need to have with my husband. So unfortunately, that was the only time I really was going to get to do an hour. And I kind of like, I had a more pressing matter than doing an hour of stage time that night.
On your special, the one you just did you get to pick the city, all that stuff?
I did, yeah. They asked me. They wanted I wanted to film in New York, and
that's good.
I was big on filming in New York. I was like, yo, and I did have some road work to work out the hour towards the end, really, really close to when we were filming, though, like super close, like a month or two out from when we were filming was the only time I really got to do close to an hour on stage to run the set.
Wow,
that's how I felt on our second special. Our first special, like, we had 2 weeks to prepare. Like, I literally was talking to Alex Raimundo at that same show you and I did at DC, but we had did it like a while back, and we were just talking, and he started talking to Ron White, name dropping, Tater Salad, and and then when him and I were talking right outside, and he goes, Felipe, have you done a special? No. You want to do one? Yeah, I'll make a phone call, basically, like Kramer. And the next day I got a call. You want to do the special in 2 weeks? I said, yeah. Then I told Lisa, guess what? I guess we're doing a special in 2 weeks.
What?
And but I
had
didn't
no
choose
control over anything.
no control.
On
I
that.
didn't choose the city, the title,
the venue.
They
No, we
shot
chose
3
the title.
specials that day.
We chose the title.
That was the Alex Theater, right?
Yeah.
They shot 3 1-hour specials that day with 2 audiences.
Oh my goodness.
3 audiences.
That's one of the, like, to me, that's such a frustrating thing. And I've been through that before with one of the tapings I was at where it was like right down to the outfit that I wore, I had no control.
Damn.
Oh my God.
And I hated it so much. I was like, never again. I won't go through this again.
Yeah. When I was on Last Comic Standing, the producer, I forgot his name right now, sorry.
Peter Ingram?
Peter Ingram.
Peter Ingram, yeah. He chose all our outfits, like every outfit. He chose our sweater, our pants. Like once he was
purple and teal.
Color coordinating everybody.
Damn.
Gotta look good, dog.
Yeah, he was to wear that. He wore that sweater like tied around his shoulder.
Some of the comics never wore those type of shirts when they performed because they were like loose shirts. And man, they were sweating, man. They had to put Band-Aids on them because they were sweating, man. They were sweating this Mexican. They were sweating losing to a Mexican. That's why they were sweating. Anyway, so they were just tight, yeah. So what's up, Gina? What you been doing during the pandemic besides preparing for your special?
Being pregnant as hell. I'm at 8 months now. So yeah, I've been chilling, just being pregnant and in quarantine, just getting as much work done as I can. Yeah, in New York, in the epicenter of all the crap that happens. I'm right in here. I've just been staying home and doing as much work from home as possible to keep sane because it's hard not having shows and trying to.
That's crazy, man. Because I swear I didn't know that you were staying in New York. When I would watch those videos of everybody clapping and all that, you were part of that.
Oh yeah, they do it over here too. Around 7 o'clock or close to 7 o'clock, they clap for the workers. In a lot of neighborhoods out here. I mean, since the protesting started, I think that the clapping has taken a backseat because everybody's like, yo, what's going on in the world? But there's still people that give a lot of praise to like all the people that are on the front lines still out there, even though we're in phase 1 of this like release, which is kind of weird, honestly, being in New York during this.
You guys are barely doing phase 1 of opening, right?
Yeah. We're nearing phase 2.
Over here, like, we all live in America, but I guess every state has different news, different way of handling stuff, and especially like all the different countries. But as far as like here in California, they're talking about New York like it's about to fall off the map in the beginning. Like they were talking about they're leaving bodies at the hospital.
Ground zero.
Yeah,
well, they had the makeshift morgues right outside.
Yeah, we had to.
That was real.
Lost,
I mean,
we lost a lot of people. Yeah, we legit lost a lot of people. Like it got crazy in New York quickly because we're on top of each other. Like we're not as spread out as California. So like
the subways and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I used to live there. I was telling Felipe I used to live there for 9 years, and I mean, you're smelling people's breath every day on the subway when you're going to work. If you work in the morning during rush hour, you are going to be smelling their touching.
I think like a month or 2 in, somebody took video on the train of people going to work still packed like sardines in a car.
And then when you guys reopen, you're going to have to go back to that. There's no other way. Can you imagine if all those people go out and get a car or some other, start to take car? There's no room for that either.
Yeah.
Unless they take out one, like each other seat from the subway. They take out
still
each
in this
bar out.
car. You're still like
it's more the mentality of the people. Like people are gonna pack in those subway cars, whether you remove seats or not. Like
I gotta get to the city.
Yeah, I gotta get in. I gotta get to work. I don't care. Like people be all up on each other. Like we may behave for like a little while, But at some point, we're gonna revert right back to the regular life as we know it out here.
Somewhere, man. Sometime.
Yeah.
Today they announced that you gotta wear a face mask in the airport and in a plane, or else you can't fly anymore.
Really?
They put you on the no-fly list, right?
Yeah, you gotta wear. Don't cancel you forever.
They put you on the no-fly list if you don't wear a mask.
Yeah,
it's that serious,
dude. I saw this. I didn't see him, but there was a guy arguing already, talking about what they're gonna tell me to do. Get off the plane when I'm in the air and I take off my mask.
Imagine the air marshal just kicking that fool out, though.
Here's a parachute.
Let me tell you something, dude. Let me tell you something right now.
What?
Anybody that takes off their mask and falls asleep, I'm gonna cheap shot them when I go to the bathroom, bro. I'm not gonna just step on your shoes anymore. I'm not gonna just step on your shoes and kick your ankles anymore when you're sleeping on the aisle with your leg out.
Pull out that extinguisher, dog.
What happens when the oxygen masks come down? Do you put that over your mask?
Over your face mask? Can I remove my mask?
If those things come out 9 out of 10 times, it's over.
Yeah. Those things come out, you got a bigger problem than taking off your mask.
Somebody gonna help the pilot fly.
Right.
I made a large garlic pizza, bro, and not wear my mask. That's why I felt sorry for those people, man. When we were flying out of Miami one time, and Rodrigo went to La Carreta inside the airport and tore it up, man.
I brought something to go too, dog.
For real?
You like Cuban food?
Oh, I love any food. Don't ask me to specify any food.
Oh my god, dude, that was real.
That was the realest real.
Sure, I've been weighing myself on this fucked up scale with a crack on it, and they've been saying on my birthday instead I weighed 279, dog.
Oh, right on, dude.
And today, fucking Lisa ordered a fucking Fitbit weight, dog.
No, it's a scale. It's a scale that talks to your fit.
I refute.
Yo, that's disrespectful. A scale that talks to you.
It was much more. It doesn't talk to you, but it's much more accurate.
It was totally. It was off.
It said 290. It said 292.
It said sorry, no dice. Yeah, they have
as long as you're under 300, dog. Fuck that.
Your body mass index and your percentage of body fat and what.
I saw that other scale outside with a trash can. I took it out and I weighed myself.
I like this one better, dude.
You know what's funny about that body mass index? Last time I went to the doctor was like, "Wow, you have an unusual weight for an unusual body. Get your ass up."
What does that mean, dude?
You don't look as fat as you are, he said. I was like, what the fuck?
The scale be bagging on your ass. Like, are you 55? Are you 60?
I know it gave me my my age in my metabolic rate.
Oh my goodness!
My metabolic rate is the age of a.
That scale would depress me.
54-year-old woman.
Damn.
That scale needs to get its ass kicked, homie.
That wasn't the scale. That was my.
Jump that fucking scale, dog.
Yeah, that's fucking fuck that scale up, bro.
It's like the Twilight Zone episode scale.
That scale gave me a light roast. It said, "You're fat, but I still fuck you."
I would step on that scale, be like one person at a time, please.
It goes up to 400 pounds.
Wow. So if you're bigger than that, it's over. Oh my god, it's over. Dude.
You need to get those scales from the Griffith Museum or observatory where you could weigh yourself different planets.
I got it at the Microsoft store.
But that's how Felipe found out he was over 300 the first time years ago. No, but years ago,
that information is classified.
Well, we were on like Jupiter or something at the observatory. But it showed the way.
I weighed myself in some other planet, and I said that's cool. And
then he did the math.
How
much do I weigh in Pluto, dog?
I will not let them tell me.
But we didn't have a scale
to the doctor. I refuse to let them tell me.
We didn't have a scale in the house at that time. So
reality check, though. That's all it is.
I'm a model.
Hey, Rodrigo,
what's up, dog?
You ever have like fat ass friends who will tell you, "No, bro, my whole family's fat, bro. We're cool."
Nobody died yet, dog.
The clumps, dude.
Fool, I seen somebody at Home Depot today with sandals. They couldn't even put the sandals into their feet. They were walking with their heels. The foot was that big, dog.
Damn.
It was crazy,
man. Feet, bro.
And they weren't Samoan, fool.
That fool, he don't even clip his toenail no more, but he files them, man. They're too fucking cut.
It gets worse, fool. It was a child, dog.
No.
I was like, man, a kid, man.
The foot belonged to
a child?
That's so sad.
Bro, that was Benjamin. Bro. That was Benjamin Botones.
Botones, dog.
Hey, Rizzo, didn't you? You told me when you were single that you were drunk and you got catfish.
Oh, he did. He didn't get catfish. Yeah. He took care of it, dog.
But you were cool, right? You stood there.
They call this fool Duster, dog.
That's why I don't even remember none of the story. How she looked, I just remember that you stood there to be nice, eh?
I don't want to be a dick.
Wait, what happened?
Okay. I don't like telling the story, but this was a Valentine's Day. I was lonely.
Oh my God, it was Valentine's Day, fool!
Wow.
I just
showed up with the flower, with the rose.
So we knew each other from a long time ago, and then so like I was like, hell yeah! So like we met up, and when I was approaching her, I was like, oh man, dude, no, it was. Yeah, dude.
So she didn't catfish you. She didn't update you to her current condition.
Oh yeah, she knew. She knew how to take
herself now.
Yeah.
She showed mostly her chest then.
Yeah. So then I don't want to be a dick and be like I gotta go. I feel like a dick. So like went inside, took a couple of JMO shots, and then yeah, man.
Yeah,
continue.
That's bro. Like you took one for your own team, bro.
Fuck. Yeah, that's the day you became a man, fool.
Yeah, dude. This is like paisa status, bro.
But you know what, bro? It was Valentine's Day, dog.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It was
Did you go back? Did you go back on Mother's Day?
No.
Just to spend the holidays with her.
And then I couldn't leave because I got so drunk. So I was like, okay, otra vez.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh wow.
Hey, fool. But you're a man though, dog. That's respect on that, dude. I should give you $100 next time I see you in a cigar.
Okay. Can you?
That's some G shit, dog. I don't think I would be able to do it. And look at me, dog.
You would be able to do that?
Nah, fool. I'm shallow, dog. I only like hot chicks.
Oh man, you never slay dragons, bro.
No, bro.
Gina.
Yeah.
Gina, what's the longest you ever talked to an ugly person to be nice?
You're a dragon slayer, Gina?
I have a day limit. I'm too honest. I'll be like, sorry, I don't see no chemistry here. I'm real sorry, bro.
Fool.
I just can't.
Dude.
I can't.
Lisa hung out with somebody to go to Wrestlemania. How, Lisa? No?
Yeah.
She's muted you.
I think I'm freezing here for some reason. What did you ask?
I said Lisa hung out with somebody just to go to fucking Wrestlemania.
No, he was my friend, the Wrestlemania guy. But that guy liked me. We were like 14. No. We were 15, 16.
Yo, I'm the same way when my husband brings up a girl. I'm like,
but he was he was just my friend. That friend that then you hit puberty or you start to like other people and you don't like that friend like that. But that friend, it was a guy and he started liking me and I didn't feel that way about him. So then it got weird. Because I didn't like him like that.
Was it a WrestleMania?
He wanted to get you
wrestling.
He wanted to get you in a suplex.
The camel clutch. Eh?
We went to lots
Boston Crab.
We went to lots of wrestling shows because tickets were only like $15 or something. And they used to I lived near Hara Arena in Dayton, Ohio. I saw all my concerts there. Beastie Boys, Van Halen, David Lee Roth. I saw a bunch of people over there. I saw New Edition and Bobby Brown.
She took on Roddy Piper, eh?
But anyway, I saw wrestling all the time, and this was before pay-per-view. That pay-per-view ruined live wrestling.
You got don't know it, but Lisa has a Bret Hart tattoo.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
The Hart Foundation.
I don't, but I loved Bret Hart. Bret Hart was my guy. He was my man for years. And now, and look, my husband has his hair kind of.
You won, Lisa. You won.
Fuck, I got kicked out of WrestleMania for making fun of it, saying it was fucking fake.
Oh
What?
man,
They
you
kicked
can't
you
say
out?
that. Dude.
Yeah, it threw me out of the house.
At someone's house or WrestleMania?
No, not at WrestleMania. My uncle had it for pay-per-view, dog. I said this shit is fake. He's all, they'll slap you silly. I was like, fuck that. They ain't shit. Go outside. I was like, all right.
Oh damn.
That's just
wrestling's
because
badass.
you violated.
Really, fool?
You violated, so you can't disrespect.
Oh
like
man,
that.
I don't know. I always thought it was like super fake. I never liked it.
I never
So
got into
funny.
it as much as I got into MMA. Like when I started watching MMA, I really got into MMA. Like I loved watching fighters. I have such a thing for fighters. I love fighters, man. I really am a little pooty for fighters.
It's Adrian, eh?
Hey, do you like Bloodsport, the movie?
Man?
Rocky and shit.
You're Puerto Rican, right?
Yeah.
When we were in Cleveland, Ohio, you know Martin Moreno?
Yeah.
You know how that motherfucker looks, right? How his face, all that shit. We were at the Cleveland Improv and we were all drinking, hanging out, smoking weed.
All that shit.
And there was this little Puerto Rican chick, and she likes fighters just like you.
Oh.
And she looked at Martin like this. You know, man, you shouldn't even be here right now. You should be outside fucking fools up. You're a big papi.
Yeah, that's how it is. Like I'm not even gonna lie.
She was trying to get him to go outside and fight.
But I have to know that you're like an actual legit fighter. Like it's not just because of somebody's build. Like I have to know you're a fighter. Like if you're a boxer or you train or something, I'm like, oh, tell me more.
Like Patrick Swayze in Roadhouse, huh?
Yes.
Crazy for Swayze.
Yes.
He wore butt pads in that movie, dog.
Yeah.
No, he didn't, bro. Shut up. Shut the fuck
Patrick
up.
Swayze wore butt pads in that movie.
Wow, son, the fact that you know that
no way,
disturbing. Like, why do you know that? Why did you investigate his butt?
I pulled up a bunch of useless information.
This fool bought the 25-year commemorative DVD.
Hey,
Roadhouse implants, eh?
That was in the
Roadhouse is white
commentary.
people. Roadhouse is white people's blood and blood out, bro. Again.
That's a good ass movie though, dog.
Yeah.
That's a bad. Sam Elliott's in it.
Blood. I think. What's the name of that movie again?
Which one?
Outsiders.
Blood and Blood Out, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a badass movie, dog.
That's a good movie.
A saga.
And whenever I talk to black people, they forget about American Me, and they like Blood and Blood Out. That scares the shit out of them, bro.
Fucking bonafide, dog.
Dude, Felipe, one time when I was doing Lyft, I had this couple, I picked them from Texas. They gave me $40 to drive around East LA and show them like the areas where they film fucking Blood and Blood Out. I was like,
that's badass, dog.
El Pino,
you should have called me, bro. I would have dressed up like a cholo and robbed them, eh?
Got your ass.
That's funny, dude.
What's up, bro?
Chilling, dog.
So what? What's it? It's tough. You find it tough to go on tour, knowing that you are a bona fide headliner yourself, and you got to work with openers who probably never gonna headline.
Who you asking? I'm like, who you asking on this panel? Me?
You, Gina?
I don't really have.
You're like, because I know you guys like. It must be like, because when I was on tour, I was like, fuck, 10 minutes. This is gonna kill my comedy.
Nah, son,
but I like the paycheck too.
Nah, son, I'm mad lazy. I was like, 10 minutes, cool, okay, that's all I gotta do. I love when I have to do less time. When it's like, because everybody wants to be a headliner until you're actually a headliner and you realize the work it takes to be a headliner. So when I'm on tour with people, I just get to kick back and enjoy the show. I do a shorter set. The pressure's not on me. So like when I am doing the show, when I am headlining a show, all the pressure's on you. You know what I mean?
Man.
And that
I don't
gets
like
stressful.
that pressure.
Yeah, I like when I go to cities where I know I've been there before. Like I've been to Colorado a lot. I've been to Arizona a lot, where I'm like, okay, I can have fun and headline this show. But like when it's a new city and you don't know, and you got all that pressure on you to deliver, because that first night, you're like, man, if this show will set the tone for the weekend.
Fuck around, define the week.
And then who I'm working with, yeah.
Have you ever been to Killeen, Texas?
No.
I'm not just saying because you're Puerto Rican, but goddamn, that place has the most Puerto Ricans of any Texas city I ever been to. More Puerto Ricans than Los Angeles.
Cowboy Puerto Ricans.
Huh?
Oh, get out of here.
Cowboy Puerto Ricans, bro.
Dude, I swear to God.
That's like, my other favorite, fighters and cowboys.
We hung out with Puerto Rican guys that were wearing cowboy hats with a Puerto Rican ribbon on the hat.
Yeah.
Whoa. I remember I told this dude when I was single, there was this Puerto Rican dude that hit me up because I was on Tinder. I was on all those little apps. And this dude, it's Puerto Rican guy hit me up and I was like, I don't really date Puerto Rican men like that. And he was like, he was like, why? And I was like, I don't know. Every time I've given them a chance, like I've always been let down. Like they've always either done some machismo stuff or whatever. And I just been let down. And I have love for Puerto Rican men, but it's just, I've had bad experiences with them. So he was like, no, meet me for coffee. And I was like, cool, we'll meet for coffee. You know, he stood me up. I was like,
he had to go ride his horse.
I was like,
para que aprendas.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, yeah, you my points. I'm like,
yo fui a comer un cafecito a otro lugar.
All I remember from those Puerto Rican cowboys is they were making fun of me because I was wearing sunblock. What are you doing? I'm like, it's 100 degrees. I'm like, what the fuck?
Fucker, try not to get burned, dog.
For one time Rodrigo put on sunblock, I thought he was gonna put on the rest of the fucking Joker makeup.
It's because, dude, there's this sunblock, there's regular sunblock, right? And then there's that good sunblock, dude. It's like a tone.
The zinc one.
Yeah.
Me and Johnny Roque looked at him.
It's like tinted. It's
me and Johnny Roque looked at him like he's about to do a Lauren Hardy movie, bro.
I told the lady at the place, I need the best. I just need good fucking sunscreen. This is the best. You gotta put it on.
Rodrigo looked like the guy from The Undertaker, Paul Bear, the guy.
Let's not forget, Rodrigo's the same guy who walked around Chicago with an umbrella.
There was no sunblock.
Dude, it's like, you know how many times I've not done nothing and like I got burned and it for a day and a half you're just hating it and it's not
it's the light-skinned Latino struggle. Like it's the light.
But it's like, dude, you're just getting burned, period, dude. Like one time I didn't have sunblock and I went to the ocean. Oh my God, dude, for like 2.5 days it was the worst.
Oh no, man!
That's
that deep burn. You know what I mean? You feel it in your skull. So I don't like. You know what I mean? Sucks.
He looked like Popeye from Blood and Blood Out. He was saying chon chon.
Hey, that fool's on Instagram, dog.
Do you get dark, Rodrigo, or do you get red?
Red.
Red and dark. It depends.
No, I don't think you get red, dog.
I get red. I get like real bright red.
Rodrigo's arms get dark, but his face gets red.
Who knows, dog?
It gets dark. Like,
man.
No, he's right. He's right. That's what happens because my arm's been way more exposed.
Yeah, so
the Hussein arms.
Yeah, dude. And then dude, that one time we went to we did the Brea Improv and we went out there to Newport Beach. I didn't have sunscreen on that one time, and my back and all that, dude. I was like, dude, for 2.5 days till like Wednesday, I was all hurting. Because I was out there. You know? But
that was that same year we went to Malibu and it was like 100 in LA and it was like 90 there. And Isaac, he got all burned, right? Miklo? All burned.
Yeah, and shoulders got burned.
And then Lisa took him back to his dad. She goes, he didn't get that burned, huh, Isaac? My back is on fire.
That's how it feels, dude.
I felt like a bad mom.
You're like this. He was walking like this.
Oh, dude, it sucks, man.
Oh, dude. But 2 weeks later, that fool looked like a little surfer that lived in LA his whole life.
When that red fades, yo.
Oh, that fool looked like he was doing OP commercials.
That's funny, dude.
Hey, what's up with those fools looting those surfboards, dog, over there in Santa Monica, dog?
Oh, I wish I would have done that. That would have been cool, dude.
I should have got me one, dog.
I know, dog.
That was a good dude.
I would learn how to surf, dude. I would
too, dog.
I saw a video of them. Everybody was grabbing. Those who were picking up which one they wanted, dog.
They knew which one, fool. Yeah. I'm gonna get the baddest fucking board in here, dude.
Those things are worth a lot of money.
Hell yeah.
Like $1,000.
Dude, like a bomb-ass surfboard's almost 2 G's. Like a bomb-ass one.
Crazy expensive.
Dude, if I had a dope-ass surfboard, I'll understand. Open up the fucking beaches, dude.
I'll be frustrated too.
There was a cholo saying, how come they're stealing ironing boards, eh?
I got stars, dog.
Hey, Gina, growing up, what were you into? Madonna, hip hop, what?
A mix of everything, honestly.
John Cicada, eh?
John Cicada. I love John Cicada. I was just talking to my brother about that. I was just talking to my brother about that.
Mark Anthony.
Mark Anthony for sure. Ricky Martin. I like Celia Cruz. That's like the Spanish artist. And then
El General.
I was into freaking not El General.
That was bad though, dog.
He is.
Yeah,
he's bad, dude.
I was into country music. I was into country music for a little bit, yo. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Country's tight.
Yeah.
That's not
country.
I was all about country.
There was a time in the 90s where them country spots, I don't know how, but they were big in LA, man. They opened up 2 of them. And one of them, when it died out, turned into a comedy spot in Orange County.
Oh, get out of here. That's what's up. I was big into like Garth Brooks. I still am. Garth Brooks is the shit, yo.
Have you seen his special on Netflix?
No, not yet. But
I
was watching
I've seen it. It's pretty good.
Word.
Yeah, if you like Garth Brooks, Thunder Roll, eh?
Yo,
Chris Rock, 846.
Chris Rock.
Not yet, bro. What's so funny?
You see Tony Rock?
Chris Rock.
My bad. That was Chris D'Elia.
Oh,
no. No, that's the time he sent the text messages.
Wow.
Hey, fool. Dude.
On the record, though, I read every thing I saw, and
so did I, dude.
It felt like it felt more like, hey man, how many times is fool gonna get turned down?
Yeah, dude.
Hey, fool.
Like, is there one where somebody said yes?
I know.
Like if all those knows, what chance do I got?
Fool. Dude, I know I can fuck up a pantry, dog, but I would never beg for pussy like that, dog.
Dude, why does he go over 18, bro? Like,
well, that too, dog. I don't get it, bro.
Look, wait.
You can't even go to a bar, dude.
She goes, somebody told those girls, you never say you're 17. I'm in a marching band.
Yeah, listen, there's one email that's where the girl says that she was underage. And she said she was 17 when he asked, how old are you? And he said, oh, that's too young. Right? Conversation's pretty much over at that point.
Yeah.
But it's not.
He hits her up a year later.
Happy birthday.
The next set of emails are a year later when she's 18. And he's in town again. Hey, because she said, let me know when you're back in town. So he hits her up, but then he gets a little more sexual, you know?
Because she's legal now.
But I saw one of the emails that said, wow, one of the emails said, wow, you got taller.
But that whole thing is that's what when you groom, right?
I wouldn't consider that grooming.
No.
He hit her up. She said she was 17. He said, you're too young. He backed out.
Yeah.
The conversation was, she was like, yo, you're 30. And then it was over. And she said, well, let me know when you're back in town again. And that was the end of when she was 17. And then she's 18. And then, anyway, I wouldn't consider that grooming. I know what grooming is. But anyway, I'm not defending Chris. I'm not a fan of Chris. I don't know Chris that well. I worked at the Laugh Factory when he was there, but whatever. Yeah. I'm just saying that from if that's all the evidence that's there, there's not a whole lot. It seems like a guy who struck out a lot. And then the answer, honestly, it was embarrassing. Like, can we make out? Like,
yeah, well, I was like, dude, really, bro?
What guy over 30 asks to make out?
That was the funny, man. Some guy hits me up, right? Some guy right away hits me up. Like, I responded to him for something else. Then he goes, "What's up with your boy?" Right? And he sends me
your boy.
All of a sudden, he's my boy, right? Wow. We have long hair, I guess. Chris Diaz, Felipe Esparza, and he goes, I don't know, man. It sounds made up. Then that fool sent me all the emails. Then I didn't want to read them all. He sent me all the emails that he got. Wow. He sent them to me, and I said on open, right? I said. Then I asked that guy, "How old are you, bro?" He goes 48. He goes, "You want to make out or what?" After that, he didn't send me shit. Eh?
That's how you get somebody to stop sending you stuff. That is a good strategy, though.
But yeah, so like the other girls admitted where they were, okay, I was 19, I was 20, but still. Right. And then their answer was, but still. And then some other people think that it was just creepy that he was hitting them up in to begin with because they were fans. But that's what.
I never met Joy and Gina.
Well, you know what? You're right, Lisa. That's what dudes do. I mean, you got to be like.
If you're a single guy who's hitting town and you're a comic, and this girl says, "Hey, I like your comedy." First of all, you're going to assume she's 18 if she's talking about coming to a comedy show, right? Like,
or 21
in a club, usually. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. A lot of these girls said when people asked them, "Well, you didn't say here in the conversation that you're 16 or you're 17 at the time that you were talking," and she said, "Oh, but I was in the marching band," or "Oh, I posted pictures of me on a field trip."
So he's gonna look.
This guy isn't following you every detail of your life. How does he know? I mean, so they never had the conversation, and again, they never met up. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
This is the first time I'm just learning about this whole thing.
It's very weird, but
so like,
I was reading it starting last night.
I have.
Yeah, because
so it's like guys can't even hit on girls anymore. Guys can't even hit on girls.
Don't email me. Don't text me, cocksucker.
Well, I mean,
if you're coming up, you're a semi-famous comedian, and a girl hits you up and says, "Hey, you're so funny. I love your show." Blah blah blah, and she's cute. And you're single or maybe not, you're going to hit her back and be like, "Hey, you want to come to the show, hang out, whatever." So, and then of course you're only in town for a couple of days. You think that you just want to hang out backstage and not do anything? Like you're probably going to want to mess around.
It's not like that for female.
Yeah, man. I'm on my way to Fresno. Meet me in my Stelia, in and out.
I'm saying for guys.
Yeah, for female comics, not so much because I don't want to get, murdered.
No. Right. You have
get hacked to death.
Completely different.
Yeah. I have a cat.
Nobody.
A killer cat. He has a knife. But they're trying to make him out to be a hardcore monster, and they're all attaching that pedophile to him.
I know some people are calling him rapist. There is
no let me tell you, man.
Of rape at all.
Yeah,
they went after him faster, and like then they went after that comedian because I read the book. That comedian, Fatty Arbuckle.
Oh my God, dude!
Remember, they had to. He went down in 3 weeks because they accused him of killing that woman. He didn't do it. He wasn't even there. Fucking the LA Times wrote papers. Fucking Herald Examiner. Every paper got together.
And those stories were planted by the
planted by Warner Brothers.
William Randolph Hearst went off on that fool, dog.
But that's crazy now because now, man, like you can't even get a chance to respond.
Yeah. Well, he did. Hey, how's it going? Did on TMZ.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Oh yeah,
you guys seen it?
I didn't get to see it, but I saw the article. Like, what did he say?
Yeah.
Let's pull it up.
Yeah. What was his response? What was his?
That he never did anything, right?
He said that every relationship I've ever had was consensual
and legal, right?
And I never knowingly went after anybody who was underage or whatever. And then he said something, but he did admit to being, I guess, a creep, I guess, like hitting up girls or using
that Radiohead song.
Using his fame to reach out to girls, but that's what guys who want to get famous want to do.
He's guilty of not having no game.
Wow.
There you go. That's what he wasn't slick, dude. He wasn't slick enough.
Because I know ugly ass comics that hooked up with fine chicks
Yeah, because they have
Ugly
game. It's true because
motherfuckers.
they have game, yo. They know how
With
to
bad
say game.
stats.
That's when it's phenomenal, dog. You're a
I
genius
see
if you do
comedian
that.
with bad stats still go dancing.
Yeah, like it never
Right
happened, fool.
after.
Hey, fool.
Yeah.
That's
They
a
have
genius.
game, bro.
I'll make it up at the Latino Night Laugh Factory on Monday.
Talking about, I'm a dreamer. Fuck, dude, that's so true, bro.
The fool's dancing, talking about he who has not bombed, hit me with your notebook.
It's so ridiculous, yo.
Bombing with confidence, fool.
Oh, that's the best one. Bombing with confidence. I remember one time Jay Masada was giving somebody the light.
Oh yeah.
And he was bombing with
That
crazy,
that comic didn't get off, and then he finished his set, and then Jamie himself was flashing the light with this guy.
Wow.
And he got off. He got off after 20 minutes. He did 20 minutes, and he got off. And then they said, Mika went up to him and said, "Why didn't you get off?" He said, "Well, my set, I wasn't done yet. It wasn't 20 minutes yet." She said, "Jamie was flashing you." And he's like, "But I wasn't done yet."
Wow.
I heard he thought he said, "Keep going."
That's so ridiculous.
Hey, keep going.
Keep going. You're fucking turning it up. Don't stop. We're selling fucking drinks.
But did he get laid after? That's the...
I don't think so. I don't know.
Not even out of pity.
Hey, if that's a comic that I think we're talking about, I'm motherfucking the creep too, dog. Dude, there's a lot of creeps, bro.
Remember that Aziz Ansari stuff? Like that.
That same comic.
Oh yeah.
No game.
That same comic hit me up and asked me if I know anybody that knows hotel rooms that you can rent for 2 hours.
Oh my god.
What?
Fuck her in your car.
Me friend.
Hey, you don't want to fuck her in your minivan, bro? Oh my god, bro.
Hilarious,
That's depressing.
I heard you know, bro. That's why I asked you.
That's
nonsense,
so funny,
bro.
Dude.
Hey,
so it's pretty much just...
hit me. Some fool hit me up today, mad that Frank Voodoo is not singing with Voodoo Glow Skulls.
He barely found out, fool?
That's all.
He barely found out. And he was making fun of the new singer, bro. He very angry. I said, "What did he do, bro?" He was, and then he sent me a long message, bro, and I couldn't read it, dog.
Hey,
I'm pretty sure Frank Voodoo blocked him already, dog.
Oh my god!
He wants to get that message to him through you, huh?
Oh my god! Dude,
I was telling bro, watch the George Voodoo podcast or his Instagram live. It's tight.
Yeah, fool, or just drive to Bullhead, dog. You'll see him. Go to his bike shop, eh?
Go in there and say you need patches.
Hey, fool, I got a flat, eh?
Anyways, let's get back to Gina. She's the guest, dog.
How you doing,
like,
Gina?
well, no, I'm listening to all this stuff that I know about the LA scene, and I'm like, yo, that sounds insane.
Oh my god,
what are you due, Gina?
I am due July 17th, yo.
Oh wow!
Birthday.
It's coming.
Let's see your belly. Can we see?
Oh hell yeah!
You don't have to take it. Yeah. There. Oh, wow.
Do you know it's a boy or a girl?
You're very.
I'm having a little boy. Yeah, it's my first.
Yay.
Right on, man.
I'm about a little boy, man.
Congrats.
He is amazing. The pregnancy's been like this has been the dopest pregnancy I think in existence.
And you
no
get
morning
to stay
sickness,
home
no
the
nothing.
whole time too.
Yeah.
And just like chill, take.
But that's the only thing I'm missing out on all the pregnancy treatment. Like nobody's giving me subway seats. Nobody's like.
I don't think they do that anyway.
They do in New York. It would be a battle between me and the elderly.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm sitting here.
Yeah, and so like I've missed out on the specialty treatment, but it's been nice being home, being able to cook for myself and take care of myself. Like,
you know, one benefit though, when you're pregnant and you're out in public, people touch your belly without you even asking.
Child, I have a
strict, just come up to you.
Do not touch my belly if you don't know me rule.
It's so annoying. It's like it's a magnet. I think there's something really mystical about it.
I always ask first.
but people just come toward you and you know what they're doing. It's like
I always ask, let me put my ear on it,
elevator. And then
put a seashell in.
People will tell you what you can have.
Let me put my little ear,
Yo, he said he knows who the real father is. I had a homeless lady kiss my belly.
Oh.
Well, I was at like
gave the
Penn
baby
Station.
the Rona.
I know. I was like,
no. At Penn Station.
Oh my god, dude.
Penn Station. I was there at like 3 a.m.
That means gonna have 7 years of dirty houses.
Every virus has been through Penn Station.
That's why I'm
my God, bro. There you go.
You probably have the antivirus now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm immune to everything now. She gave me a gift.
Did you choose a name for the baby?
Dog. Yeah. One time we're at what?
Jaden.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right on.
Dude, Rodrigo. One time we were at Venice Beach, just walking, and this crazy ass meth head white chick picks up Isaac and runs with him, bro.
What the fuck? What'd you guys do?
She was. I don't think it was a meth head lady. It was an older lady. Well,
just like a hippie lady or something?
I think. Oh, I just vaguely remember this story. That's crazy.
How old was Ike?
3
or 4.
Little.
Were you guys scared, dude?
I didn't think she was gonna take him though. She just picked him up like.
She was just practicing.
Oh, you're so cute, or something. Practicing.
I would have had a heart attack.
But I was like, oh, what's happening? That's so weird.
Well, I was looking for a brick.
I haven't thought of that in a long time.
Yeah, I would have been Felipe in that situation. I'd have been like, well, now it's time to fight.
That's a long time ago. That's crazy.
That's insane.
Hey.
What you done?
Dude, pest control and shit. Tired, dog. That I did Coco's podcast on Sunday. That was fucking cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then yeah, man, that's it. Dude, just been fucking busy every day, dog. I got home like an hour before this, took a shower and got ready, dog. Just been blasting off, dog.
You cut your own hair or what?
No, dude. It's over. It's called Beauty on a Budget. It's up the street, and the girls that come to our show, dog. Dude,
it's called Beauty on a Budget.
Yes, fool.
That's a great name.
But this is the thing, dude. They stayed open during the coronavirus because the lady that owns it is like a single mom that has 4 kids, and she has her mother living with her. Dude, the cops came over there talking about, you guys can't open, you guys got to close. And the lady's like, dude, I have 4 kids. I have my mom in my house. I got a mortgage. I can't close. Well, what do you think your stimulus check was all about? He's like, I can't even get a fucking stimulus check. What the fuck are you talking about? So she said, fuck it, dude. They closed up that day, came back, fucking put tint on the windows, and let people in through the back door, dog.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Because, dude, I couldn't take it anymore. I honestly, fool, I wanted to grow my hair long like Chris D'Elia, and I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it anymore, fool.
You fucking pervert.
Hey, fool, I couldn't take it anymore. I had to get a haircut, dog. So I hit him up because I remember, I'm all, you know what? Are you guys cutting here? He's all, cruise in. Call, make an appointment. We'll get you. We're open. I was like, what the fuck? Let me go get a haircut, dog. Hey, bro, take a little off the side. So, yeah, dude. So I got a haircut, man. I'm sorry, everybody. I had to do it.
You had to break the law.
Yeah, man.
Crystal, what happened last week? It was my birthday, and we had a bunch of people on the podcast.
This fool got drunk, dog.
We had like 30 people on the podcast for 40. And Martin was already buzzed before the podcast started.
Dude, I was fucked up. It's funny because like Stephanie came to kind of like control me.
Yeah.
And then
she was like,
I remember.
I thought you were gonna propose, dog.
I remember, and she was telling me that like I kept asking, who are all these people? Like, what the fuck's going on? Like, I kept asking, who are all these people?
That's funny.
Got buzzed, dog.
God.
So Rodrigo, nobody ratted you out like you ratted out the taco bed?
No, it's funny that because I went to go spray this fool's pad, and he's all, yeah, I hit you through the podcast.
The double standard.
No. So I was telling him, dude, I didn't call on that fool, but I said that shit on the podcast just to start some shit and have people
he gave
talk
you shit when you got to his house.
No, he's all, yeah, bro. I was gonna say something about that too, dog. I'm all fool. I just wanted to see how many people talk shit, and a lot of people talk shit. They're calling me Trump Rigo and all that shit.
I saw
but my whole thing, I'll never stop a person from hustling no matter what. And it's funny because I went over there last week.
Wait, are you saying you didn't call the cops?
No, I was fucking around.
Rodrigo, you're lying. You totally did.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
You're lying.
Don't lie, Trump Rito.
I'm not.
Gina, he called the cops.
No, dude.
I'm
fucking around. No, you can get them.
Put together now.
Lisa, I'm taking acting.
They didn't have no cilantro.
I'm taking acting classes. I'm taking acting classes.
I can tell.
So anyways, I went over there last week. I went over there last Friday.
They called the cops on a taco vendor for operating during the coronavirus.
I went across the street last Friday at 5:30. It was still light, Rizzo, and I went over there and I'm all talking to him. I got like 20 tacos, right? And this fool's pissed off. Yeah, I had to get it for everybody, dog.
He goes, I got 20 tacos. I ate them on a treadmill, eh?
Yeah, 20. I only weigh this much in Jupiter.
There's 4 people here, fool. 5 apiece, dog. But dude, there's a dude up the street selling tacos now. So this fool's pissed that this fool's selling tacos. So I said, fuck that. I went I went over there on Sunday to that other fool's taco spot because they're open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And this fool's talking about that fool copied him and he stopped selling tacos. So this fool started. So he had to start up again, dog.
Damn, dude.
Drama on Tyler Street, dog. In Gramercy.
Cold Wars.
Yeah, fool, but I didn't call. Come on, man. Give me a break.
Hey, which one are better?
Hey, for the original guy, it's dude. Fool, this fool's like, you know that one place that we do comedy in TJ, el imprimador de papel or whatever it's called. Bro. Nah, dog. This fool cleans his hands in a bucket, fool.
That's how you do it, bro.
And I knew he was doing that, fool, because I was spying on that fool before I went over there.
Hey, he goes like this, huh?
I was like, you gotta be, hey, fool.
Hey, he looks at his hands like a doctor, like like this.
It gets worse, dog. I looked over at that fool when he dipped his hand. He's all, no, tiene pinol. I was like, oh my god, that's how this fool's killing viruses, dog. Bacteria. Oh my dude, I was like, oh my dude.
Was he putting it right back in the food, like right after that? Like,
no, he gets a side of his legs and then starts fucking with the food.
What? I want these tacos, bro.
You want to hear some? You want to hear some more bullshit?
On him for real.
No, you want to hear some more bullshit? Dude, this fool's talking about he's already went through assistance 3 times, dog. He has these 2 paisa chicks with him. Talking about he's gonna let him go, dog. This fool has problems, dog. And this fool up the street says, I don't have those problems. This is all my family, dog.
So the guy who's accusing him of copying, what does he think the guy copied? Like his flavor or like
selling tacos.
Just like being there.
Yeah, because this fool would put his signs up right here on Tyler Street, pointing up Gramercy, going tacos. And then this fool, for some reason, stopped selling them. Then this fool started selling them, but he rents the people's, I guess, front lawn. Friday, Saturday. I'm not lying. I'm over there asking questions, dog. I'm over there asking. That's why they're letting him do it, dude. Cool. There's a lot of shit going on, dog. The neighbor came up to me saying, "What the fuck, dog? I seen that motherfucker throwing the dirty water in the drain, dog."
I know.
Fool, there could be a bust over here, fool.
What does the neighborhood app say about that?
There's no app here, fool. There's no app. There's no next door. There's no nothing here. There's no Facebook page, fool.
I want to see the rental agreement for that long.
Yeah, no, I think it's all on the handshake. It's a verbal contract.
You can't put grease.
So yeah, there's a lot of shit going on, dude. And it's like I didn't go over there for like 2 months, dog. And I finally started going over there, dog. So yeah, that fool said tiene pinol. Like, yeah, it makes it better, dog. Oh my god.
So damn, dude, you're making Gina hungry with them tacos.
Hey, but they were okay. They weren't the best. The foods comes from Rubidoux. So yeah, the guy up the street, they're pretty good, dog. The carne asada are the best ones. Oh my god.
Hey, Gina, what's up with those New York tacos? Are they good?
They're all right. I mean,
New York has never had good Mexican food.
You gotta know where to go. Like, there's very few places, but I'm obsessed with tacos. Like, tacos are my favorite. Love tacos. But I dated a Mexican dude for 7 years, and his mom made everything from scratch. So I got spoiled. Nice. Like, I got spoiled with like traditional Mexican food. So I will judge a menu right away. Like, if I see hard shell tacos, I'm walking out of your restaurant. I'm leaving. Don't disrespect me like that.
Next time you come to Los Angeles, I didn't like hard shell tacos, and Joe Diaz told me about this hard shell taco place on Santa Monica Boulevard called Los Tacos. But they make the hard shell taco themselves.
Yeah, it's Dorados. It's not. It's not the other kind. It's not the pre-made.
No, like the one with the toothpick in there, deep fried.
Those were fucking.
Yeah, man. They got like they make them with fucking real chicken, shredded chicken, and they have a condiment side.
On point, fool.
Yeah.
The sour cream never runs out. Put it that way.
It's that Salvadorian crema, that runny type of crema.
I love that crema. Yeah.
Extra little bit more sour. So good.
One time we went there on Saturday night.
Anymore.
We went there on Saturday night, 2 a.m, and it turns into Los Tacones because nothing but transgender man there.
Tacones, that's so. That's
funny, man. You're eating there, man, next to a guy dressed like Marilyn Monroe and shit.
Hell yeah!
Where is this place?
Santa Monica Boulevard.
Santa Monica
on Maclay and Santa Monica, I think.
Right next to the 76 station, and the laundromat.
I love Santa Monica.
It's right next to that some acting studio too.
It's a little
After Circle Theater.
It's from the Melrose Improv.
Anyway, the reason we know about that place is because Joe Diaz said, "Cocksucker, you gotta go over there. They got the best watermelon water."
Yo, I just did his podcast for the first time. He is such a sweetheart of a person, yo.
He's the Joe Diaz for her, bro.
Yo,
you know you're a fucking sweetheart, Gina. Don't worry about it. Do whatever the fuck you gotta say, because we're gonna go in with some action tonight. We got Gina Brillon on the podcast. We don't need nothing else.
And promoter's on Amazon, bro.
That is spot on. No, that's spot on.
Amazon, fuck Jim Gaffigan, fuck Dave Attell. We got Gina Brillon, New York Zone, live on Jeff Bezos' fucking network. We're fucking howling dollars here. Watch the special.
Oh my god, that is exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was like. But he just makes me laugh. I love him. He's great.
It's the way he talks, man.
It is. Like in just how he is as a person. Like he so does not give a shit. It's amazing.
Hell yeah, dude.
I talked to him today, and he tested negative to the coronavirus. He's all happy.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that fool wasn't fucking around, dog. That fool was spraying everything, dog.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to get sick. Nobody was, yo. But he's I love the way he starts conversations with cocksucker. Like it's just that's how he starts the conversation. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And he starts off his story with a year. Give us a story, Rodrigo. What year?
It was 1979. Yeah, right there when I used to live with the Benders and shit.
It was 1492. We was under there.
They had a pit bull. It was missing a fucking leg. 3 teeth were gone for biting a black guy.
It was 1984. I was taking karate class with the brothers in Queen Oos.
Yeah, I can't do Joey, but you guys are nailing it. I have no Joey impersonation, but you guys are frighteningly accurate. You're spot on with your impersonation.
When was the last show you did for stand-up?
Was the Vermont Comedy Club. I got there the first night. And we did one show, and they had half of the room closed off because it was at the beginning of the pandemic. Before we got put on lockdown. What? And they were like, I was like, are you sure we're good for the whole weekend? Because it was like night 1 and not a lot of people came out, and they were at half capacity, and they're a smaller comedy room. And I was like, are we going to be good for the whole weekend? He was like, yeah, no problem. Yeah. And then the next day, like probably around noon, I get a text message. Hey, so I'm just going to leave your check in the lobby with the front desk people because we had to cancel the rest of the shows. So I was just in Vermont for like 2 extra days, just trying to figure out what I was going to do when I get back home to New York.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was nuts because I was like, I ended up driving back with a girlfriend of mine that came to visit. So like we spent 2 days there getting supplies in Vermont because you couldn't get anything in New York.
Fuck yeah.
Couldn't get anything. You couldn't get any cleaning supplies. You couldn't get any toilet paper. You couldn't get anything in New York when it first hit.
Yeah. It was crazy. There's some bars are closing up again in Florida and Texas and Arizona right now.
Yeah. I was just reading about that.
People are getting sick again. Yeah.
Second wave or what?
second wave, and also because they were one of the first ones to open up, you know. So like most of those establishments, the employers are getting sick, and then they're like, "Oh shit, let's close down until we figure this out," you know.
I read that 265 Orlando airport employees were infected.
Yeah, dude.
So that means they infected bags.
Everything, fool.
Fuck,
yeah, that's scary because they opened up way too early. I feel like Florida opened up way too early.
Florida was like, we give no fucks.
Yeah, legit. They were like, no, we ain't scared. Well, this thing doesn't live in the heat. Well, it's hot here. We're good.
Hey, they don't give a fuck.
They say, like, if Cubans didn't kill us in the 70s, nothing will.
Yeah. It's Adam Murray riding an alligator right now, fool. Hey, guys.
Yeah, they said the governor.
They're like,
too.
Oh, go ahead.
Texas opened up too, right? Like Texas.
Yeah, man.
They're getting fucked up too.
Yeah, I had a couple. I think Mark Norman was doing some shows out in Dallas recently, and he posted some shows out there.
Yeah, Felipe's gonna do Houston in a few weeks, 3 weeks.
Oh yeah.
How about San Antonio? What they say?
Oh, I didn't get a chance to email them. Email Chris about it.
Because Houston's July 17th to the 19th, right?
Yeah.
A month away.
Oh snap! I'll be giving birth, but have
Hell
a
yeah.
but have a fun weekend while I'm giving birth.
El Jaden.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, go
That's
Jaden.
awesome.
Yeah, he's gonna come through. I heard in Texas though they're not even making people wear masks when they go to shows.
No.
So people are getting sick, man.
Yeah.
I know, man. Texas is different though. They eat tacos with sandwich breads.
Brisket tacos, what?
They start looking like a piece of brisket.
Hey, there was a Make America Great supporter on TikTok, and it went viral because he looked like Rick Gutierrez. It was a real fat dude. You guys see him?
No.
He's like, but whatever, man. He's a Trump supporter. Nothing against him, right? But I think Fool's Gone Wild put it on Instagram, and everybody was talking shit, right? Everybody say out loud. He got every hate from every Latino, right?
Wow.
And I wrote, this is my comment. Come on, man. He chose brisket over carne asada a long time ago.
That's what I'm saying, fool.
That's hilarious.
That shit got 1,000 likes.
They swear that shit's it's good, fool, but it's not that good.
Well, brisket?
Yeah.
Brisket is good, but you are right. People be sweating brisket, and I'm like,
nah.
Have you ever had churrasco? Because
that's bomb.
Oh, you know what? I've had churrasco. That shit is good. I'm not even gonna hate on churrasco because I had it.
Bomb.
I had it at a fucking restaurant called Churrasco in Pasadena.
Yeah.
You eat that shit, you gotta take a nap after that shit.
That's a workout.
What is that?
I ate a. That was probably my last good steak.
Brazilian food.
I went there with my mom and my niece, Dana, from Pasadena, and I had a big ass steak, bro, with beans and fucking bananas. And then I went to go get a fucking frappuccino, bro. That's what I didn't give a fuck. I was drinking milk and died. It was so good. I passed out, dog. I couldn't wait for my mom to leave and my niece to leave to hit a fat ass boat.
After eating?
Yeah, man. You know what? You're gonna hate me, but I never had this because I saw it on the Food Network. But someone made me vegan mofongo.
Vegan mofongo sounds dope, though.
Yeah.
If it hits all those right textures and like
it was everything. The way they did it, they do it was the way they did the plantains and a little smash. Everything was the same except they put jackfruit barbecue
for the meat.
Jackfruit, yeah.
Instead of pork.
Yeah, jackfruit's good as a substitute though. Like my roommate is vegan, and she got me a bomb vegan taco this one time that had jackfruit in it. I was like, yo, this joint is bananas good.
Dude, there's bomb ass vegan tacos.
Hell yeah.
Vegatinos, bro. When you come to LA, there's a spot, Vegatinos. They're really good.
I think Vegatinos is not going to happen anymore, but Alex is opening his own restaurant. A physical location.
That place?
Yeah, so they're opening a physical location in the valley. I think near.
Same recipe, right?
Same recipes and stuff, but I think they have to change the name because it's a brand new business, and so it's called.
Is that because of the virus? Like, did they get hit hard?
Well, yeah. At first, they started doing like they were making like loads of vegan meat, and selling like containers full, of vegan meat for people. And like when everything was starting, they were doing prepackaged things. And we went there a couple of times, and then they just stopped. And they were like, we're just gonna kind of regroup. And I thought they were falling off the map, and I was so afraid. And I was like, look, we'll invest in you guys if we don't want you to, we don't want the dream to die, because their food's so good. They want to set up here near us in the valley, and I want to support that.
Yeah.
So they were like, no, we're okay, thanks, we'll reach out if we need anything. But then all of a sudden they're going to open a physical location, and I can't wait. But it's going to be called El Cocinero, I think.
El Cocinero.
Yeah, in Van Nuys. So it should be open in the next week or two, I hope.
Whatever happened to Flaco's Tacos? Are they going to come down south or what?
He got hit with an American Disabilities Act lawsuit for a bathroom.
Those ambulance chasers that go over there and try to extort money, basically.
They extort them.
He said there's no ramp for the bathroom.
Yeah, there's no ramp. It's like the bathroom at that place is like on the outside, so there's no handicap access, and I don't think it fits a wheelchair either. So they go and then they sue, and they get money, plus you have to make the repair. They get a settlement, plus you have to make the repair. So I think it took out a lot of money. I think it wiped him out for a while.
Poke the hole in his colostomy bag.
Lame, dude.
Anyway, but they hit up small businesses too, because they're the most likely to have a violation or be, have an old bathroom that hasn't been remodeled in a while, whatever.
That's so messed up.
I think some of those people, back when I used to watch Phil Donahue years ago, back in the 80s, like he had people on like that doing that. It's a scam, but it's a legal scam. Like they shouldn't be in violation, but it's kind of like.
I know some of these guys are crazy, man. They want to sue people for ideas.
And they'll go and get they'll get $5,000 for
the thing is, dude, no matter what, dude, anybody can sue you for anything. It's whether the court lets it stand. And then if it goes, it's like, dude, it's the law's tricky and retarded at the same time, dude.
Just like Flaco trying to sue Netflix.
Come on, dog.
What?
I don't know why I said that. It sounds stupid.
No, there was just a bunch of drama going on with another comedian that he said that he was going to do his. No, he was saying do I have a lawsuit? I'm on. No, motherfucker, you don't. But it's like any lawyer, like an ambulance chaser or just a sleazy lawyer, will take your case. Oh, of course you got a lawsuit. Give me $5,000, and in 3 months, give me another $5,000, and it's like it becomes a money pit. Yeah. But it's like you have no case. Yeah.
Like Kramer, the real Kramer, going after our friend Fred Stoller.
There you go.
Oh, really?
What happened?
The real Kramer.
No, it's hypothetically because it's it's real people. But a comedian said he's going to have him in a special, or he's going to have him do a special with his friend. And it turns out the other comedian went to Netflix, and that's it. And he came out with a special. And then he was a little hurt that he wasn't in it or wasn't a part of it. And he said, "Do I have a lawsuit?" I mean,
that's no case.
I don't think you have one, but if you ask a lawyer if he has one and he's not ethically sound, he's going to tell you he does. And I guess another comedian told him he has a lawsuit. So
better call Saul and take that case, dog.
Did he have anything in writing? Did he have anything in writing?
Fuck no. Fuck no.
Even if he had something in writing, they don't have.
Yeah, If you have something on a napkin and there's and the terms are written out, like price, parties, all that stuff, of course. But come on, man.
He had it in a napkin, bro. But when he shaded, it was a guy holding his peanuts like Big Lebowski.
No, fool. It was a text from Crystalia, dog.
You up? What's up? You up?
What's up? I'm in town.
You want to make out?
Oh my God, bro.
Who wants to make out?
That's what I'm saying, fool. Like, who wants dick? That's so third grade. It's like
want to go under the bleachers? The bleacher creatures.
Oh my God, bro.
Hey, who's ready to get groomed, eh?
Fool! Dude, chicks that are in their 30s are gonna tell, let alone teeny boppers, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah. A teenager's gonna.
Dude.
Fool!
The girls in their 30s are holding on to those screenshots for revenge.
I said, who's ready to get groomed? And Google heard me, bro.
Fool, like if you look at one of those girls, she had one from 2011. You saved all that shit.
I know.
Oh,
Like,
Yeah.
imagine how many other messages she has for so many other men or dudes or solicitors.
I don't know why
my
a lot
God.
of people aren't more careful. Like
That's what I'm saying.
You know that you're like a well-known person,
Yeah.
and you think you're like shit isn't being screenshot and saved.
Yeah.
Like,
Come on, man. You don't send stuff like that. You send a eggplant first.
Yeah. Hey, dude, I don't want to be like giving like information out or like over here like trying to be a player, but you couldn't have one of your retarded cousins to like have a cell phone and send messages for you, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Or dude, or just go on Grindr and all
There
those
you
text
go.
messages
Yeah.
is like, okay, everybody's trying to get laid, so you
Yeah.
can't get fucking in trouble.
Tinder,
You know?
Like,
exactly.
that's why everybody's there, but you know,
But
Yeah.
everybody wants to be James Bond, huh, fool?
Man, just go to Christian Mingo.
Yeah.
I heard it's popping over there, fool.
Dog, you go in there, bro. You know, you're not flirting, you're testifying.
Hey, dude, I heard it's popping over there, fool.
where'd you hear
Really?
that from?
that's that Christian Mingle life.
Who'd you hear that from?
I have a friend that's married to a Christian lady. He's Christian too, but her sister is Christian too, but she's on Christian Mingle, and she's going on a lot of dates.
So
I
this
saw that
dude
guy
is
she
telling
dated,
you.
bro.
People
Yeah,
hook
yeah.
up?
I saw that guy's photo, bro. It's some Christian guy holding a bunch of chairs that he picked up from the meeting.
I love that meme.
You know, she's finding herself out there.
I'm telling you, bro, any Christian thing I ever been to is the dude that stays around and fucking picks up all the chairs, picks up all the Bibles,
Yes,
decides
fool.
to sweep. He's trying to hook up,
Of
dog.
course.
Yeah.
He's
dude.
playing the long game.
He knows
Oh,
how to
last
get wet.
call, dude.
At least if you go to
Dishes, do
if
all
you
that
go through
stuff.
the church to be scandalous, it's like less like, you know, of a dark cloud over you, unless you do it in like, you know, in your normal life, dude. At least you got, you know, you're forgiven.
Yeah.
Make
I
mistakes.
don't know about that. I don't know how forgiving. you
As long as the
Bro,
Lord
I
don't give
remember-
you herpes, man.
Depends on
When I
what
was in
church.
rehab, we used to go to
And what you
go to Bible studies at people's houses and fucking read Bible all the time. Every time everybody held hands praying, I was the only one with my eyes open, bro.
I open my
Tell
eyes.
you, man, it's
There's
lonely.
always one, fool.
It's lonely as hell, dog.
When I
Or
was
see
in,
somebody else open their eyes too, and you're both like, fast.
I'll meet you outside.
It only happened one time, man. We started laughing.
It
that's
was
a
a
laugh you
dude.
can't stop.
Hey, fool.
Hey, oh,
I went
What?
like this. I went like this afterwards.
so my girlfriend from high school, like they're a hardcore Mormon, right? And so a lot of the missionaries would come over, and you know, like, they're usually
Said
young people, you know?
Missionary, eh?
That's my
You know,
favorite style, dog.
So a lot of Mormons, like when they're teenagers, when their kids like become 18, and so they're going to college, they go out for 2 years to like a different place to be missionaries, either Mexico or like around the United
Nicaragua,
States.
the
Nicaragua.
Bronx.
And
The Bronx.
think about these people. Some of these kids don't want to go, so when they go, there's stories of these like missionaries hooking up with like
Oh,
the
they hook
fucking like.
up.
Of
they hook up
course.
with,
What
like,
else
the-
are they gonna do, dog?
Like they'll go to like the people's houses, and then like while the other guys reading the Bible, like the Mexican parents, the other ones in the fucking room like hooking up with the daughter and stuff like that, dude. Crazy, dude.
Escándalo.
But
Yeah.
those Mormon men are they're expected to come with the, you know, after their service is over, that they get a wife, and she has to be a pretty wife, and like they judge like how pretty she is, like you're judged like as a trophy wife almost.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I didn't know it was that deep.
Very strange.
Some Mormon guy tried to kick it to me when I was single, and all my friends were like, no. And I was like, why? He's cute. And they were like, girl, you don't know the half of it. They were like, you don't
Look
wanna
at the power structure in the latter the Church of Latter-day Saints. All the
Yeah.
women that are next to the powerful man all look like Barbie.
Mhm.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
nuts.
my cousin's Mormon, or she was married to this guy for a few years and she's had 7 kids, but she
Seven.
yeah, but every Mormon I've met is super awesome, super nice, super family oriented. I really love all that, but
Yeah.
the religion is pretty screwed up, and if you're a girl, it's tougher on you, you know. It's like they look at women who've had sex before marriage as like chewed up gum, basically.
Oh,
like
damn.
you're like the gum underneath the.
I used to pick gum off the wall, so it's good.
Oh, we're little kids. We used to share gum, fool.
Hey, I used to pick up gum under the fucking bench at church, hey.
That's nasty.
We used to share gum. It's my turn, motherfucker. Give me that shit. I'm not fucking lying, dog.
I would chewing
brought
my
me
gum.
A flashback, fool.
I was chewing my gum.
My brother, my sister, the neighbor.
My parents.
Hey, I was chewing my gum and shit, and my brother Angel be like, "Damn, you didn't save me none." Oh, here's half, dog.
Bull. How about when you
gum, bro? I love eating gum.
Bull. How about when you hand over the gum to somebody to get a chew and it doesn't have no flavor no more, dog?
I can't relate to that, bro.
I've been dirt poor. I've never shared my gum.
Yeah, never
shared gum.
No.
You don't know what you're missing.
Exactly, dog.
I like, dog. This is how fucked up my family was. My mom, she bought this whack ass art or little dolls from Mexico. And somebody told her they were made out of gum, and they were, bro, but they had no flavor. We fucking chewed them, dog.
No fucking way.
Dude, we fucking, like, I had a scissors, and I told my brother, Angel, I'll eat a piece if you eat a piece. All right, give me the leg, eh? So I cut we made his leg shorter, dog, at first. That fool started shrinking, dog. Later on, we just ate him, eh?
Well, I would have ate the whole fucking dog at once, dog.
No flavor.
You're trying to hide the fact that he was like losing his legs.
Well, I would ate the whole man at one time, dog.
Hilarious.
I would have scarfed that fool down, dog.
I was like a fucking little dog. Oh no, no way, no mames, way.
Mi pinche rodilla, güey.
No mames, man.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, man.
So, Rodrigo, when's your next show, Gina?
The next one, I mean, damn, we haven't even tried to book anything for the next show. I mean,
because you're gonna have a baby too. So
yeah, that's the thing. Because like once we're out of this pandemic, I'm gonna be home on bed rest probably from having a baby. I assume it's gonna hurt.
Baby-demic.
Yeah, then I'll be in my baby-demic. So I'll have a couple months. I'm definitely gonna work in New York. Like I've already been like, I'm definitely hitting up the New York clubs. It's just I don't know when my next road gig is happening. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because in New York, when we give in avails for spots, it's like week by week. So I'll probably be at the Cellar or Gotham or something while I'm out here. But when it comes to road work, I have no idea where I'd be going next.
Crazy.
I hope Denver because I love Denver.
Yeah, Colorado, I think, was reopening parts of it.
Yeah, I would love to be out there, but also when the clubs start opening up again, then it's going to be a battle of like who sells more tickets.
That's another thing.
So who are they going to book? Because who sells more tickets?
Yeah, to recoup.
But also, which of those comics will work for less because headliners aren't going to be money. You don't have that crowd because of the restrictions. So some of these comics can't be doing arenas because no arena shows are going to be happening until next year at all.
Yeah, I know. Anybody who does
they're going to be taking the
or arenas. Yeah, exactly. It's going to be those guys. That'll be taking the clubs because they know they can sell them out, and the clubs know they can make their money back quicker if they book somebody for a weekend where they have to add extra shows.
Mm-hmm. They could probably do the whole week now, from like Tuesday to like Sunday now.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Joe Diaz said that the Irvine, he's not sure if he's gonna go there, but they already moved it to 100.
100 people, 100 seats. Yeah,
100 seats.
And that was from 150 to 100.
No. And that place hosts 500.
What do you mean 150 to 100?
It was 150 now.
Oh, that was 100. Their benchmark.
Yeah. Well, they went down to 100.
With that whole shit that's happening now, it's like, they're saying that like the second wave's coming or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that place is 500 and Orange County is experiencing a big spike because they reopened. They don't have masks down there in Orange County. The people are bucking the idea.
We had George Perez.
There's no more coronavirus.
We had George Perez. He said that there's bars that won't let you in if you're wearing a face mask.
You're wearing a mask.
Yeah, they're all like that.
There's the other way.
They're saying they're going and saying it's a hoax over there.
Shut the
the director of the Department of Health, she quit because like it was all going too crazy. They were threatening her life and all that shit. It's crazy.
Yo,
what is going
you
on,
got a lot
dude?
of crazy people down in Orange County.
Yeah, like totally, like, you know what I mean?
A lot of right-wingers over there
Yeah.
too.
Because a lot of people think it's a hoax. I know I have a bunch of friends on Facebook that became unfriends. I'm still friends with them, and the other people that we're fighting with going, dude, this dude's a fucking kook. He's gonna have a stroke over this shit, saying it's a fucking hoax. I'm like, dude.
And it's because they say that they don't know anybody who has it. It's the same thing as like with AIDS, you know. It's just because you know anybody that doesn't have AIDS doesn't mean it doesn't exist, you know.
Like none of my people have corona, so it can't be a real thing. And it's like, bro,
right,
that's not true, bro. Like, there's a lot of motherfuckers out there. Somebody at my brother's job got it. My brother works for the Humane Society out here, and so they closed that down for like 2 weeks.
Damn, just
all
on
they closed it down for. 2 weeks, just like let's clean this place top to bottom, test all the employees, and make sure everybody's good. Like,
yeah, I don't trust all these businesses that say like we're gonna follow strict cleaning protocols and stuff, and like. But then I go in there and they're like, I see who's cleaning the handrails.
I know, man. Like,
and they're just like, half-assed. Like, you know how humans are. After a couple of days, you get tired of that boring ass job.
I went to Fat Burger. I went to Fat Burger to pick up a burger, you know, Impossible Burger.
Yeah.
And that place is just as dirty as it was when last time I was there.
Yeah.
I mean,
like JoJo's cleaning it.
And they're open, and you could sit there now to eat, and it doesn't matter if you could sit at Fat Burger. Nobody wants to sit in Fat Burger. It smells like armpit in there.
Look around, get some bacteria on your fucking pants. And I was going to tell you guys,
Fat Burger ever, and I felt that same way.
Dude,
the employees hate working there too.
It's not even that good.
They hate their job.
But
everybody talked it up.
There was a video on Facebook that this guy was disinfecting a hotel, but the whole time he's walking around with dirty ass shoes. Yeah, it's like, what are you doing, bro?
Leave him alone, bro. He's from Canada.
I'm from Edmonton. Hey, it's like, what are you doing? Put some shoe covers on, bro.
Hey, when we're in Ontario, Canada, no joke. Everybody that wore white tennis shoes looked like they worked at the Cheesecake Factory.
Dude, those are the most dirtiest
white tennis shoes everywhere
in the history of the world.
And then when Rodrigo said it on stage, everybody got quiet.
That shit bombed. But I said that shit in Rochester and Buffalo, and those fools collapsed.
And then when when he said it in Ontario, some fucking dude had his shoes on the stage, he put them down.
What are you talking about?
Are you from Canada?
The MC had dirty tennis shoes, remember?
Oh my God, fool. What's up with that, dog? You know how I learned how to clean my shoes? Keith Manning, fool.
You have the magic eraser, bro. Though,
no, dude. Just like you always use a little rag from the hotel and you put fucking hot water on that shit and you clean your little shoes, dog.
Man, you guys are out there messing up the hotel rags, the hotel washcloths. That's supposed to be for our bodies. It's been on your guys' shoes. I cleans his shoes with those hotel washcloths too.
Man.
One time I polished my shoe with a fucking pillowcase, and that's for another one. Say I think I had one.
Well, what else is that shit for, dude?
It's for your body. You're supposed to wash yourself.
I thought that was what soap was for, Lisa.
You put the soap directly on you. I put it on a washcloth. I like to put it on a washcloth.
I don't use a washcloth, actually. It's a weird thing.
The soap on you?
I don't want to sound like a weirdo, but I bring my loofah sponge with me.
Yeah, I have a loofah.
Of course you do. And your parasol. Do you put it in the same package together, motherfucker? Getting those rags dirty.
Hey, Felipe.
Gross.
Yeah.
Remember when we were in Dallas and we were eating that paratha bread, the Indian bread?
Yeah.
I bought a whole bunch of those from Trader Joe's. I've been putting syrup on them like pancakes, dude. They're good.
Syrup?
Yeah, it's good.
I've been seeing you. You've been looking a little thick lately.
Quarantine, bro.
For real, man. The first time I had one was and Russell Peters' mom made me one at her house, and she goes, you might like it with cheese, huh? And I say, yeah.
Dude, I would love to have a fresh one like that.
Russell Peters' mom, she made me a quesadilla, bro, with a paratha. It was good.
So fucking good, dude.
That's funny.
It was delicious.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, are you laying down, Martin?
I'm chilling, bro.
There's
like,
more white space than there is Martin.
You're waiting for that chick you text to show up, huh, fool? Nah.
My ferrets just woke up.
Oh,
yeah, ferrets?
Yeah, I got
that's
two
cool,
ferrets.
man.
You want to see them? Hold on.
They're
I
illegal.
haven't seen one of those in the Big Lebowski.
If I had a ferret, I would name him Mykonos.
Well, I used to know a lot of people had ferrets out here, dude. They would get them, they'll smuggle them in from Arizona.
Yeah, they sell them right there on the border in Reno too. Going down from Reno to California. I saw a lot on the road. Oh,
the other one.
That was cool, dog.
Hell yeah!
So he's up ready to play at night, huh? Ready to play for the night.
Poor guy. So he's up at night.
He gets up at night. They wake up at weird times, but ferrets sleep like 18 hours a day. So like, he'll if I put him back in the cage,
I'm a ferret.
Fall asleep.
What does he do at night?
I'm half a ferret.
What do they do when they're active?
Make a damn mess.
Are they in a cage? Are they in a pen?
Yeah, they're in like a big cage,
Uh-huh.
and like they'll knock stuff over. They'll tear apart their cage. Like they'll throw tantrums. Like they legit throw tantrums if they're not taken out.
Are you taking them out for walks?
I used to with my girls, because I had a harness, but the boys hate the harness. Like I can't get them to to wear their harness, and it's kind of dangerous to take them out because other animals react differently to them. So like certain dogs like might try to grab them up, or like I had a pit bull when I had my girls, and the pit bull was afraid of the ferret. Like he would just be like, what the fuck is that thing? He's really curious now. He's like, what? Put me down.
What do they eat?
Ferret food. Like you could buy it's looks like similar to like pellets. It looks like similar to cat food. You can either buy pellets, or you could buy them wet food, or you could feed them raw meat because they're.
How many you have?
2. The other one's knocked out, like a crackhead knocked out.
That's cute.
I'm gonna fuck around and get a mongoose.
Oh.
Can you feed him after midnight?
No, don't do that.
No, he's like.
That's cool, man.
Hi.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
you know what? When I was, I don't know, were you with me when that guy he showed all the little finger monkeys this small?
No, fool.
Sugar gliders.
Sugar gliders.
No,
they're cute, man. Sugar gliders.
That's fucking cool too, dog.
My nephew has a sugar glider. Yeah,
that's bad, dude. That's badass.
I think I was with you.
Came on this.
Nah, fool.
It was Comic-Con, Felipe. It was in Texas.
That's right, Comic-Con.
Yeah. Was that what, Kylene, or that other one you guys went?
I don't think you were there, Rodrigo.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen Joe Diaz put down his pants on stage? He has like 3 sugar gliders, bro, coming out of his ass. And they're all black.
The Cuban egg roll, dog.
Fool. One time he was making fun of us. I don't understand. I got no arm hair. I can't grow a mustache. But look at my ass. I got a native kid coming out of here. And that's what it was gross, dude. Nasty. Fucking nasty.
Funny, dude.
That's funny, man. Some people, man, like Joe Diaz or crazy people like Joy Medina, nothing ever gonna come out on these guys, man. The only thing that's gonna come out is, wow, I never got to see the 3 fucking sugar monkeys coming out of his ass.
But nobody's ever gonna see that Joey Medina python, huh, fool?
Only you, bro. You only bring it up, man. Only you want to see it.
He brings it up.
We already seen it.
That was a Puerto Rican dick, bro. That was a big Puerto Rican dick, dude.
That shit has its own zip code, dog.
Why is it Puerto Rican? No.
Joey Medina's Puerto Rican, right?
No. Oh, Medina.
Joey Medina, yeah.
No. Oh, I thought you were talking about Joey Diaz.
No. I've never seen the Cuban egg roll.
The Cuban egg roll.
The Cuban egg roll, bro, when he fucking cowboy boots.
I put him in his little playpen so he can entertain himself.
That's so funny.
He was starting to get a little buck wild.
Let's wrap up.
How did nobody?
What happened?
What'd you say?
How did the movie do? I'm not like that no more. You saw it, Rizzo?
Dude, I've been wanting to watch the movie the longest. It was good, dude. I liked it a lot. It was funny, dude. So the whole movie takes place in one whole day, right? Kind of like Friday style.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
The next morning too. Yeah.
I like it because, dude, there's a whole bunch of you can make a whole bunch of memes from that movie, dude. Like, it's so funny. Yeah. I downloaded the movie on my phone.
Dog.
I hope a lot of people downloaded it and share it as much as they want.
Because that could be like sound on TikTok, like stuff you see in the movie. It's funny.
Nobody's gonna stop you. I swear. The producer doesn't care that it gets out there.
Oh yeah, dude. It's funny. I like it a lot. It's good, man.
Gina, have you taken any auditions or any meetings, or anybody talking to you about when is Hollywood gonna open up? Any because I know there's a lot of what people are doing now is animation. I think Eric Rivera and Peter Murrieta have a deal.
Yeah, everybody's trying to get into animation now, and it's I mean, it's cool. I would love to do something animated. I just never thought in that realm. So it's like when people approach me about animated projects, I'm like, you need to give me a minute because I've been so worried about. That'd be funny,
man. You, Jaden, and those two Ferris.
Yeah.
Get into adventures. And the Ferris talk.
I should write a show about ferrets.
And they have Cuban accents.
They gotta be Cuban ferrets. They can't even be Puerto Rican ferrets.
I don't know. They're saying papa. Give some papa.
Papa.
Luis Guzman can play one of them, eh?
Oh, he has to. It has to be Luis Guzman.
Give him Luis Guzman.
Don't even worry about it. I go to your house. I live over here in Connecticut. That fool's cool.
He's badass.
That fool's tight, fool. That fool was tight, dog.
When we're in New York at the PlayStation Theater, that was fucking dope, man.
Hey, that fool has an entourage, fool.
Yeah, dude.
He seems like a cool dude. I think my ex did a project with him a while ago.
You were the first guy to ever do a 5-minute guest spot and have a guest list of 20.
Yo, I need my pizza.
And that's half of my family.
Yeah, he lives in Vermont though, but he comes out to New York all the time.
Does he? I don't know nothing about him except the last project I saw him in was Puerto Ricans in Paris, which is a Netflix movie. I watched that.
He's out here a lot, out in LA, but especially when he was working on that show, whatever it was called, Black Card or something. Black. I forget what it was. It was a surgical show, like an ER show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Last time I seen that fool, he was on Keanu.
Code Black was the show. What?
He was on
Keanu. Yeah. Keanu. I love it.
I was like, hell yeah, dude.
Baby, let's wrap it up. Let's go. It's 9:35.
What's up, fool? So everybody, where could they watch your special? Like,
all
the details.
The Floor is Lava?
Yeah, it's called The Floor is Lava. It's on Amazon now streaming, so you guys can check that out on Amazon. I'm glad it's out, honestly. I was eagerly and I was waiting for it to come out. So go watch it. Please go watch it.
Go watch it, people, and tag her and share it on your story on Instagram.
Yes, please. I love that. There's people doing TikToks now on the bits from The Floor is Lava.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's what's up. Like, that's been really flattering. I like that a lot.
That's good.
Yeah.
What's your Instagram, your social media?
You can find me at G Brillon on Instagram. Everything else is Gina Brillon. Instagram's probably the one I'm on the most, but I am on TikTok now too. So that's G Brillon 80. But Gina Brillon, you find me on everything, and the website is ginabrillon.com.
Right on.
All right.
What's up, fool? Lisa, what's the date for Houston Improv?
I put my phone on the charger, but it's July 17th through the 19th. Those tickets are on sale now. And then also your other show that's a definite is going to be in October, and that's Salt Lake City, Utah. Or it's actually the Jordan Landing location. Those tickets are on sale now.
Hold up.
I'm headlining in July and October. That hasn't happened since 2004.
Well, we do have other dates in there, but we're unsure because some of them are improvs and we don't have a whole picture of when all the improvs are opening. So there's like Oxnard along the way in there. There's Brea, San Jose maybe, but those things might get moved for California reasons. So
my man's got too excited.
Martin, you doing anything?
Just TikTok, Instagram, the podcast of Rodrigo, this podcast, and yeah, man, just trying to stay busy, you know.
I don't have. This is interesting though, but Melissa Villaseñor, she's gonna show up with her boombox and speaker at a park and do her comedy.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, if you practice, you gotta practice social distancing though. And I
What
walk
part?
up to
Where at?
her
In
and
New
try to
York?
shake her hand. I'm looking at her. I'm
Whittier?
trying to find her right now on her page.
I think she's still in New York right now.
Yeah, she's gonna do. Oh, here it is. She's gonna do Melissa Rusty stand-up show. It's all like new stuff at Studio City, 7 p.m.
Here.
at a park, South Wellington
cool.
Park. South Wellington Park at 7 p.m. on. Oh, my bad. That was tonight. Ha!
Oops. Oopsie.
Yeah, man.
A lot of people are doing that stuff. I know that our friends from San Diego, they're doing drive-bys.
Drive-through.
Oh, drive-bys.
No, they're like that guy Davila.
His name is Valdivia.
Shows in parking lots,
Funny
right?
They're parking lots. So everybody parks their cars. They get an FM frequency, I guess, low on the dial, and they're able to.
Like
I think somebody. I think Bert Kreischer's doing one of those shows, isn't he?
Yeah, I think his is an actual drive-in.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Isn't Comedy on the Carlson doing that too, right? Over there in Rochester, right?
They're doing that?
Or something. They're doing like a parking lot where they're having comedians perform in front of the people in the cars. But I guess now they're going inside.
That's what Dave Chappelle said in his special, that his was the first special. He goes, everybody else doing it in like a drive-in. If you laugh, honk. He said, fuck that shit.
Yeah,
same thing with those Zooms, bro.
I don't think it's that important to put comedy out there if that's the way it's going to be. I ain't interested.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna stick it out, man. Like I said before, I'm not gonna go out till I start seeing more white shit opening up. You know, like when knitting class, when crocheting class opens up again, I'm gonna be out there.
Superior Court.
What? Are you telling me Shailene is back?
For days.
Let's go.
You know what's funny, man? Okay, man. Just say Ontario Improv opens up. They're gonna have 100 motherfuckers in the hallway all time waiting.
That hallway.
Hell no, fool. Fuck around, coughing and breathing on each other, dog.
That hallway is.
But I'm gonna do a little show on June 27th over there in for the Super Audio Network. They're gonna have masks on the inside. So
that's cool.
Yeah, dude. So just get a little fucking chops up. And other than that, thank you very much for all the people that have been listening to the What's Up Full podcast and getting me pest control work. Adrian Valadez, Julian Torres, and Germism, and who else? All you people.
And shout outs.
Yeah, man. Hey, thank you.
Anybody want pest control? Hit up Rodrigo.
You'll get
he
a
goes
shout
as
out.
far as San Bernardino and as north as Santa Barbara.
No, not that far. Yeah. LA, that's it, dude. Not the hills, the perimeter.
Fuck Orange County, bro.
Yeah, there's too many fools out there. Yeah, man.
Gina, thank you very much for being on the show. Everybody go watch her Amazon Prime comedy special.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And success on your birth of your baby.
Yeah, congratulations.
I hope he comes out a fighter.
I know, me too. I'm going to have to teach him how to fight.
May the first young be strong.
All right, bye.
Thanks for having me,
Bye.
guys.
Later, guys.